You know what? I want to talk about something that really boils my piss, and it has for a while, but I feel like I'm at the height of boil piss at the moment with it. So, social media has a lot to answer for this, but it winds me up that if you look the part, people think you know more than people who don't. And if you've got more followers on social media, that weirdly equates to being more knowledgeable and having more to give. So there is hundreds of people on Instagram, thousands maybe, who look a certain way and get more recognition and more work and more credit because of how they look, as opposed to someone who doesn't look or fit the part of what you think someone in fitness should be. Because someone might have thousands and thousands and thousands and tens and thousands of followers, that suddenly means that they know more than someone who hasn't. And I just wondered if anyone knew the logic against this, if anyone knew how this works, because it's bullshit. And it is winding me up to the point where I actually hate the fitness industry. So we're all aware, as I am, and I never have been. I've never looked the part. I've never fit into the fitness inspo bubble. I've never had the abs, the crop tops, the perfect body. I've always been on the bigger side. I've always been not what you would class. Because of society, not because of my views, but because of society, I would be not what you always class as someone who works in fitness. I get trolled weekly online because of how I look on my videos, on YouTube, Instagram, things like that. That is, I suppose, part and parcel of putting yourself out there and providing knowledge. But it's sad when you know that because you don't fit in this made up vision. It's made up. There's no rule book that says you have to look this way. Because you don't fit in this made up vision of the Instagram model, 6-pack, crop top, skinny, and you're not, haven't got the big bum and the muscles, then because you're not conforming to that, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm not too sure how that works. I've not figured that out yet. And it's also quite clear to me that over the past year, I have put on some weight. And if you guys don't like it, imagine how I feel. Imagine how it feels to, one, not be regarded as anything because you don't look the part. Two, to feel uncomfortable in your own clothes, even the ones that you were comfy in. Three, to stand up in front of people every single day in tight gym gear, constantly feeling insecure and uncomfortable. Imagine feeling all that every single day, getting up and just not wanting to go to work because you feel like that, crying because your body's changing that much and there's nothing you can do about it. But all while all this is going on, you're still providing the best classes, you're researching everything, you're trying to take you and your business to a higher level to help more people. But because you don't look the part and you haven't got tens of thousands of followers, no one gives a shit. Because you don't look the part, people don't want to take advice off you. They'll take it off some Instagram model or some celebrity that hasn't got a clue and hasn't got a qualification to the name. But they will take the advice off them because they look like they know what they're talking about. How fucked up's that? How can someone look like they know what they're talking about? Boils me piss. And I just needed to come on and talk about it, that there is no way someone who works in fitness should look. There is no way. Society and social media has ruined the fitness industry. Completely ruined it. So I might not look like all these people, and I might not have tens of thousands of followers, but I care. and I know a hell of a lot of information. If that's good enough for you, feel free to stay. And I'd love to have you here. But if that's not good enough for you, I'd suggest moving on, because I'm not the person for you. Because as you can see, I am serious about this. Like, I am so annoyed, upset and frustrated about all this that's going on, whilst I'm also dealing with how I'm feeling right now in myself. It's heightened. So I suppose the point is, don't believe everything you see online. Just because someone looks the part doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. And just be fucking kind to yourself and to others, because you never know what someone's going through. Someone's knowledge is not based on how they look. Someone's worth is not based on how they look. So what someone can give to the world is not based on how they look. You're not defined by your size, by your weight, by your muscles. That doesn't define you as a person. So that's not what you want to be remembered for. No. So my piss has been well and truly boiled, and I just need to take a minute to think. And I'm sorry if this has come across, I don't mean to be abrupt if you're still here 6.5 minutes in, but I'm really annoyed about this and it's really upsetting. So yeah, happy, what day is it? Wednesday? And summer solstice, longest day of the year, and I'm feeling like this. Oh well, if you don't laugh, eh?